everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So I'm really excited today, and I hope you can hear me. I turned the air conditioner off for this video. I got the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2. So it's the sister palette to the first Divine Rose, obviously, since it's Divine Rose 2, duh. But anyway, I got it, and it came in yesterday, and I really wanted to do this yesterday, and I couldn't find the time to do it. But it's where the first one was very neutral and like an everyday type thing, this one is more like bam, in your face. So let me show it to you. It looks like this. Look at that. Is that not the most prettiest thing you've ever seen? I'm like in love with it. So I've told you when I did the last video on the Divine Rose 1, I was really having issues with that. And I did get to go back to some of the other palettes and revisit them. And it does seem like they're all the same. And I just got lucky the first time using those palettes and didn't have an issue with them. And it wasn't an issue as like the product itself, as it was the tools I was using. So what I would definitely highly suggest is if you are having issues is like blending or patchiness, to try a more firmer brush. Now I don't know if this palette's the same as that one or not, but I'm not going to take a chance and ruin my eye look by not using the same brushes that I used with the other palettes. So I'm just going to stick to that, and let's just jump in and get started because I'm like so excited. And I tried to wear the brightest pink I could find too in my closet, just to, kind of match it. So let's go in with the first color, and let's go in with, what should we go in with? Let's go in with, Naked Blush. Whoa, I picked up way too much. I know this already. I know better. You want to go in very light-handed with her colors. And let's go ahead and start our transition shade with that. Crease and create my crease. Because again, I have hooded eyes, so that does make it a little more difficult for me. And I'm not a makeup artist, so please keep that in mind. I don't have any makeup experience at all, other than just trying to, find the best products to, do my makeup with, in a sense, is all I'm trying to do. And I'm just letting you know if I found it if it was easy or not as a consumer. And again, usually with Pat McGrath's products, they're amazing. So if something is going on, generally it's going to be, my fault. Or just my inexperience, because, I don't know that certain brushes work better and stuff like that. Like, I don't know that sort of stuff because, again, not a makeup artist. But I'm just trying to show you step by step how the products are and how they perform for your, everyday just doing your makeup. And I did put her highlight on today too, out of her trio. I had to go in pink. I went in hard with pink today. But these are my favorite palettes now. I mean, I like all of her palettes for, different things, obviously. They are all going to be different for everybody, depending on what color, selection you like. But this one and the other one is more, you can use it in everyday type of situation. Especially the first Divine Rose. Bronze Seduction can be used every day too, to be honest. And the only one I don't have, the only palette is number 4. And I'm trying so hard to get that one. I didn't think, you wouldn't think it'd be that hard, but it is. And I do like the fact that she had that pink packaging. However, I didn't get the pink because I was just like hurrying really quickly to get anything. You know, I wasn't going to start being picky by no means. We're going to go to the other eye. On what I got. So, you know, I was just trying to get whatever I could. And I ended up getting the black one, which is fine. You know, I mean, I do kind of wish I would have gotten the pink one just because it's so pretty. But technically, all of mine are in black anyway, so it's alright with me. This is a pretty color. It's a nice transition shade. Or a crease color, whatever you want to call it. And I primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Eden, and then just set it with one of my setting powders. And I lined my eyes with a white liner by ColourPop. I'm really enjoying the ColourPop liners too. I mean, I don't know if you all have tried them or not, but they're nice. Okay. I feel like I've got that one pretty good. I don't know if you can see it on there or not. It's a pretty color. It's definitely I would say naked blush, yeah. I definitely like it. Oh, and I'm using the Sigma E35. And it's blending out nicely with this brush. And it is a firmer brush. Alright, so there's that color down. I think it did good. I'm going to go ahead and take that color on a pencil brush, which is a E30, and I'm going to go ahead and just underline my bottom lash line with it. Kind of mixing things up. Usually I do it last, but whoops, I'm just going to go ahead and do it into, that way I can just put it right into take it up and put it in there. I'll have other colors down there, but might as well just do it while we're there, you know? Okay. Then let's see. I guess we're going to go ahead into the next color, which would be, I guess I'm going to go into Extreme Burgundy. We're going to take a smaller brush. Let's see here. Let's take this one, an E27, and go in with Extreme Burgundy. I hope it's not that extreme. And I'm really just pushing that into the outer V. And I'm going very slow with it. And it's blending out nicely. Yes. Okay. Going to go back in again. Pat it down. And then blend. I am really liking this color. It's building nicely. And it's looking nice with the previous color. It's blending nicely into that. Okay. And I'm going in again. Again, this is a lot of blending, but you want to do it very slow, because if you go in too much, it's gonna, you can't take it back once it's there. However, if you go in slowly, then you can build it to your desired color. At least that's what I do. Again, not a makeup artist though. Just want to keep stressing that. So, I mean, because obviously I'm doing stuff wrong, and that's okay. But I'm just a consumer, and basically I'm showing you how me with no knowledge at all would apply these colors or use these colors from my point of view. A makeup artist would, do all sorts of things differently and make it look poppin' and banging and all that stuff. Alright. I think I got that over far enough. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Getting hot. It's getting hot in here. Yes, it is. Alright. Alright, I can always come back to it in a minute. Alright, again, I'm going to take this pencil brush, put a little bit of that color, and run it under my waterline. I'm just taking it right up into that color. Oh, can't do it to the other eye yet. Hold up here. Let's do one thing at a time, right? Getting ahead of myself. Alright, now we're going to this eye. And we're going to do the same thing. Oh, my eyes are starting to water. Oh no. Alright, so putting it right there. I got a little more than I did on my other one, but that's alright. Blend it out. I got something in my eyelash. Don't know what. Anyway. So just like the other eye, it's blending out nicely. But I did put too much on. And that becomes the problem when you put too much on that first time. But that's why I say to go very lightly, because once you put it on your eye, it's like there. It ain't going nowhere. Because it's just pigmented as all get out. And honestly, the primer right here must really be down pretty good, because it picked that color up really good. It must have still been wet right there. think I got them both the same. And it'll all come together in the end anyway, so it don't matter. Hopefully. It'll all come together in the end, right? Alright, and then let's put this on the bottom lash line. Alright, then let's go to, let's see, the color. I don't know, there's so many different options we can do. Alright, let's go into Rose Seduction, the hot pink. I gotta do it. I can't help myself. I got to. I know I shouldn't. I know, but I got to. It's like something in me that says, yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you should. Alright, and let's put this right beside that color. Hopefully they look good together, huh? Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we got some pink. Wow. That's a pink. Man, is that a pink? Oh, I could have done I could have just wore this color alone. I kid you not. That is such a pretty color. Really, really like this color. Very nice. Oh, and it builds in color too. That's nice. So you could have it just as a very soft pink, or you can build it to a very vibrant pink. All right, then let's go into, I'm trying to use as many colors as possible, but make it look nice. Let's go into Sex Transreal. What the heck? Why? Why do they gotta be so hard? I don't understand. Alright, let's use, oh, with that brush there that I applied that pink with, it was an E57. And now I'm going to use a E56 to pick up the 6 transitional, I don't know. Okay. Well, I see orange or peach. I see a green. And then I see a pink. What in... Okay. Look at this. That is so nifty. Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. You gotta give that to that's just cool. Like anybody can like that one. That is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Wow, I just put myself in the eye with that brush. Not cool. I'm just blending them together. This is neat. Oh my goodness. You could have so much fun with this palette. Like, I am no makeup artist by no means, okay? And I don't claim to be. I won't. But, I mean, just... I mean, you kind of feel like when you're playing with her palettes, like you're a little girl again trying to learn or, make little looks and think that, I don't know. It's just so amazing. Her palettes are. Like, they truly, truly are. Okay, so for inner corner, I'm going to go into Eleganza and use that for my inner corner. Oh, I probably should get this one wet though. Hold on. Shoot. Because I know better with this. Man, if I would have got that last one wet, that would have been, man, that would have been really cool. Okay. And then for the bottom lash line, I'm going to take this one here. What is this? Divine Rose. And I'm going to run it under the lower lash line. And it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. I'm really going pretty dark on that bottom lash line. Alright. Here we go. And I was going to use the Pat McGrath, Fetish Eyes. I was going to use that, but then I thought that with her shadows, you kind of want a false lash. And since, you know, I wouldn't begin to know how to do that. It's kind of funny, really. But I've tried. I don't succeed at all. But anyway, I thought I would instead do the Marc Jacobs new mascara, because I feel like that just, if you build that up, it can make it look like almost a small, you did put a small eyelash on technically. So I'm going to use that mascara because I've really been enjoying that. Between that and my Gucci, but my Gucci's a more, you know, like soft look, where this is more in your face. And I feel like this palette is more like in your face than the first one, you know what I mean? So I just feel like it deserves a good lash, and I wish I could do a false lash because it does deserve it. I can't. So the next thing we're going to hope is that I don't mess up with mascara, because Lord knows I do it all the time. But if there's ever just this once, I don't want to mess up, you know? Not with this look. I really don't want to mess up. Alright, other eye. I'm like shaking because I really don't want to mess this up by no means. Darn it, I see where I got it already. I knew. Wouldn't last long, I knew it. It's alright, we'll get it up. Clean it up in a minute. That's all we can do. Let it dry and get it done. So there was a little bit of kick up in the pan. I will say that there was no fallout on the face, so that's a good thing. Oh, I'm gonna hit the mirror. you know, did I do really good on this look? I think I did okay. Generally, I'm like, oh, you know, it's not about, you know, I don't do the palettes justice at all. That's a given. Because, again, not a makeup artist. You know, like how many times I say that? Because, I mean, there's no need to, I'm not, you know, like, I'm not here because of my makeup ability. Like, that's not what I'm doing. It's not what I'm showing you. What I'm showing you is that an average customer purchase is this palette, what would they think? What would they do? What would be their first step? What would be their first color? That type of thing. Just in my point of view. Now, I'm not saying that somebody else wouldn't have went in with the hot pink color. That'd be the first color, you know? Everybody is different. However, that's why I'm giving my opinion on it, because, you know, if it's not something you think you can work with, or if it's not a color, you know, that, colors you don't like, then, you know, why would you spend your money on it? Where in, oh, here it is. I was like, where is it? I know it's here. And I wouldn't want anybody to waste their money. I mean, this is a lot of money for these palettes, you know? $125 on it, I think, yeah. And if you use, I think it's Bloom 10, I think that's what it was. Oops, wrong brush. You do get 10% off. I mean, there are different codes out there, so whether that one still works or not, I don't know. But that is the code that was up and going during the launch. And if you do get mascara, if a flake or something like that, you can't brush it off, you let it dry if you mess up, and then you can just like scrape it off. It scrapes off so easy. All right. All right, now I'm going to go in with one more coat and we are done. After this, I mean, I could do another coat. Technically, you could do like 3 coats, and they do make them look massive, but I like it at 2, because at 3, like, it doesn't work out for me. I did it one time and it worked. After that, it just never worked, and they didn't look good to me. So I just stop at 2 now. And I have thought about putting a primer on with this mascara, and I just never do. I forget. Because I do wonder if it does this good on its own, how well would it do if it had a primer, you know, underneath it. And I believe he has a primer, Marc Jacobs. Dear Lord, help us. Or help me anyway. All right. this is as good as I want to get this before it starts making a huge mess and my lashes are just bad, because it's almost to that point now. Alright. There we go. Alrighty. So this is the final look. This is what I came up with. This is as good as it's going to get. I tried. I do hope I was some help if you were on the fence about purchasing it. If this is something that you can work with, if it's the color theory that you're looking or wanting for. Again, it's $125. This is what it looks like. I think it's amazing. I didn't have any issues at all with any of the colors this time. And yes, it's because I used firmer brushes, I think. But I will try to play with this with softer brushes and see. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same formula as always, which is good. I must have just, like I said, gotten lucky. For my lips, I am also wearing her lip liner in Done Undone and her lip gloss in Rose Divine, and the lipstick is Christy for the lipsticks, or well, for the lips. And like I said, I'm wearing her highlighter in the iridescent pink. I think it's 001 in the 3 palette thing of hers. So this is what I came up with. I do hope you like it. I do hope it was some help. If it was, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. That way you're notified of all my upcoming videos. Again, all these are from a consumer's point of view, so that you as the consumer can see firsthand. No editing, no filtering, no nothing, no special lights on how a palette works. And you know, if I mess up, I mess up, you see it. But you get to see how the shadows perform step by step by step. Is it long? Yes. Would I advise you to hit ×2 probably and get through it faster? Absolutely. But I do, you know, I give it to you as it is, you know, and as raw as it is, and there's nothing special really. It's just hanging out in my little space, that's it. But I do hope I was some help. But hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, that way you're notified. I love the palette, absolutely love it. I liked the first one also, loved it. Not liked it, loved it. Marc Jacobs mascara, loving it. And the Gucci mascara, loving it. Would recommend both of them. Would recommend the Grande Lash Serum. It has made my lashes 100% thicker and longer. I will say that also. I guess that's about it, guys. I will see you in my very next video. Bye.